Good afternoon and welcome to The Express. Brittany Arnold here with your Copa del Rey coverage as Barcelona look to defeat Elche in first leg action. Now, this is the first time these two sides have met in nearly 50 years in the Cup. And back then, Barcelona was victorious 3-0. Lionel Messi is in the starting lineup for today, and with the recent controversy surrounding the Argentine and manager Luis Enrique, hopefully someone in the Camp Nou finds a lid to put on this boiling pot before one of them end up getting burned. Andres Cordero and Matteo Bonetti are yours for the match. Stick around, it's coming up after this short break. Real Madrid looking to extend their lead at the top of La Liga today as they welcome Sevilla in round 16 action. These two sides playing league catch-up because Los Blancos' participation in the Club World Cup held in Morocco, where they added yet another trophy to the case. We head to the Bernabeu in just a little bit for the start of midweek La Liga matchup. Welcome to The Express. Brittany Arnold with you here this afternoon for our big game in Spain. Sevilla heading to one of the most infamous stages in La Liga to face off against league leaders Real Madrid. Now, important match for the home side. With 2 more victories, they will be 10 points clear of their city rivals and remain well ahead in the race for the title glory. But they will have to get past Sevilla today, and they, of course, overcome Diego Simeone's side in the Madrid derby on Saturday. Now, aside from chasing titles, Real Madrid are in the works of making a little bit of history. Los Blancos have included Martin Odegaard in their official squad for the knockout stages of Champions League. And if the 16-year-old makes his debut, he will become the youngest ever in the competition's history. Now, he's had a busy few months. He turned Sweet 16. He scored his first goal for Castilla in a friendly match against Beijing last week. And now he will look to put his name in the history books. Not too bad for someone who doesn't even have his driver's license yet. But Odegaard won't be a part of today's match, which is the only thing on Madrid's mind right now. Let's hear from our very own Karina Kashinova, who's on location in Madrid with the latest news ahead of the action.
Real Madrid are going into the game against Sevilla with nothing less than a victory on their minds. A win that would extend their lead at the top of the table to 4 points over Barcelona and would give Ancelotti his best ever tally of points for the first half of a league program. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo will be serving the second game of his 2-match ban, which means the spotlight will be on Gareth Bale and Karim Benzema, who starred on Saturday in the absence of the Portuguese. Coentrao is not available for the game this evening due to a small problem in his tendon, and neither is Pepe. The recently signed Brazilian Lucas Silva, on the other hand, will be on the bench at the Santiago Bernabeu and could make his debut if the team needs him to play. James and Marcelo are only 1 booking away from suspension and will miss the derby on Saturday if booked this evening against Emery's side. Sevilla, that have had their best first half of the season in history and that currently sit 4th in the table looking to qualify for the Champions League, have lost only 1 of their last 8 matches and today promise to make the hosts suffer. Karina Kvashneva reporting from the Santiago Bernabeu for BEIN Sports.
Madrid fans know Cristiano Ronaldo will be missed today. Exceptional numbers this season, which is pretty evident when his Ballon d'Or winning. He scored 28 goals so far just in La Liga, 5 for Champions League and 3 more to add to his totals. But really, what is amazing is his game-goal ratio, 28 goals in only 18 games. And even his 2-game suspension won't be able to stop his momentum. He will be back at it at the Madrid derby, I'm sure. So since we can't focus on Ronaldo as a key player in today's match, How about Karim Benzema? He took over the Portuguese role over the weekend by scoring a brace against Real Sociedad, giving Los Blancos a 4-1 win over the visitors. But aside from that particular match, Benzema has been finding the back of the net quite a few times this season. He has scored in Real Madrid's previous 2 matches, and he's totaling 17 goals so far alone. Now, 11 of those in La Liga, but they were only within 18 games. Not too shabby. He also protected his performance in Champions League, 5 goals in 5 games. Can't get much better than that statistically. He threw a Copa del Rey goal in there for us as well, so definitely a player to watch this afternoon. We'll see with the absence of Ronaldo whether or not he'll be able to take control of the pitch. Sevilla really have their work cut out for them today against the Whites, but they have one key player who, according to Ray Hudson, has 2 distinct qualities that make him magnificent. He's a finisher and he's a creator. If you haven't guessed yet, I'm referring to Carlos Bacca. The Colombian forward had an incredible assist to Aspas in Sevilla's recent match with Espanyol, and his ability to visualize down the pitch and create plays that many others may not even imagine is what makes him a key component in Sevilla's lineup. Let's take a look at his numbers for the season. He's played 20 games so far in La Liga, finding the net a fair 12 times. Overall, he has 14 goals in all competitions. And like we said before, these numbers aren't his complete resume. His ability to create plays and assist teammates is really what makes him stand out in the Sevilla squad. All right, we have more action here on BEIN Sports. Today, the semifinals of the African Cup of Nations is currently in action. DR Congo and Ivory Coast battling it out and to make it into Sunday's final match. If you're interested in catching the second half, please log in to BEIN Connect on our website, beinsports.tv, and you can catch the remaining 45. We are headed to the Bernabeu. Phil Shane and Ray Hudson are standing by with your starting lineups. I'm Brittany Arnold. I'll see you at halftime.